Hi, it's Matt here for Newsshooter.com at NAB 2018. I'm back with Ted from Aputure. Now, lights are only as good as their accessories, and you guys are constantly coming up with new accessories, and you've got a bunch here to show us now.
Absolutely. So a lot of people have been asking us for this forever, but finally we've got Aputure barn doors that we've made. These will fit onto any reflector 7-inch standard size. They'll fit onto our Fresnels, and these right here are felted barn doors that have gel holders, magnetic diffusion that goes right onto the front. I can put in diffusion, I can put in gels, I can put whatever I want right here on the front. In addition to that, the felted barn doors help cut light, but again, these are standard 4-way barn doors made by Aputure. Aputure pricing, making sure that they'll work with Aputure products. Moving on from the actual barn doors, though, we have a way more exciting line of other accessories that we want to show here today. Moving on to the next one, we've got a new Aputure Fresnel here. This is really just completely powered by user feedback. People have asked us for, they want a larger Fresnel lens, so this here is a 7-inch Fresnel lens. It is entirely made of metal, so it's a super, super strong, durable build. And of course, I've got an actual mechanical thread here, so I can actually spot and flood the light here just by turning this wheel on the side. And one big one is that there's no light leak that comes from this Fresnel mount. Now, as far as availability goes, the barn doors will be available in the next 2 to 3 months. We're thinking it's going to be about $60 to $70. The actual Fresnel mount is going to be available before the end of the year. It's taking a little bit more time because we want to make sure that mechanical gear set's good. But that is going to be available for about $150 is what we're thinking.
Okay, and now we've got one more thing sitting right here. Yeah. What's this?
This is a big one. So this right here, currently we don't have a name for it, but it's the Aputure LICO Mount. And basically the idea here is that this is an Elbe Seidel mount that you can mount onto the front here. It is a Bowens mount accessory. And what this will do is, you can see on the edge here, I have a 120d Mark II, and I'm taking my 120d and I can screw this on, and immediately with just a little click, my entire 120d light has now been turned into an Elbe Seidel that can shoot a full, clean, crisp circle. When I turn this on, you'll notice that the clean circle on the edge is super, super clean. No color fringing or anything like that. I know a lot of the time, like Joe Licos and stuff like that, you'll see a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple around the edges. Super clean, super sharp shadows. It, of course, has everything that a normal Elbe Seidel should have. It's got, of course, the 4 leaves that I can use to cut light for really, really sharp designs. And on the front here, I've got a little gobo mount. We put a little Aputure A in there to shine it on the wall. Super, super simple, but clean gobos that Aputure will be able to cut for you, too. We can custom do this because I know it's really expensive sometimes to get them from your local shop.
So this is all about Aputure creating multi-versatile lighting tools for the end user. You know, taking one light that can be used for multiple different purposes. That's great for everybody.
Absolutely. I mean, the idea here is that, yeah, one light, one modular light that can be your large soft light, that can be your hard light by itself, that you can put in a Fresnel, that you can put in a snoot, a grid, and finally the Elbe Seidel. We're coming for stage, we're coming for theater, we're coming for precision lighting. The idea of gobos is really exciting because you think about checkerboards or window designs, or you want to do like branches or something like that. Amazing things that you can do in precision lighting that you haven't been able to do before. We think that this is going to bring this to an indie level, a portable level, sort of a one-man band level that has never been there before.
And pricing and availability?
Yep. So pricing and availability before the end of the year is when we're thinking. I know it's a long wait, but we just wanted to show that we have it and that we can do it. As far as pricing goes, it's looking at about $399. So again, super, super affordable. Again, we're trying to give technology that was traditionally in rental houses to the normal user.
And there's one more thing we completely forgot about. What's this?
Absolutely. So this right here is actually a negative reflector. Basically what we've done is this is a black coated reflector, super, super short, and it works with the barn door system. This will snap directly onto the front of the actual reflector. And what this does is, by having a non-reflective reflector, we force just the chip on board to be the source of the light, making it a very, very hard light that I can cut. So now my 120D is now capable of making hard shadows with my barn doors if I want to be able to do that. That will ship included with the barn doors, so it's going to be a full kit. Again, we don't try to separate things here.
And how much?
Pricing for the entire barn door system, approximately about $60 to $70. Not set yet, but we're looking at about 2 to 3 months.
Thanks very much.
Sounds good. Thank you.